If Earth suddenly had a second moon, a pale blue fissure slowly opened across the night sky, and from that silent tear, a silver sphere emerged, hovering beside the real moon as if it had always belonged there. Every creature on Earth sensed the shift. Two moons standing together, cold, still, and staring down like twin white eyes. If a new moon truly appeared, the first thing to change would be gravity. Both moons would pull Earth's oceans in different directions. The tides would no longer rise and fall gently. Waves would swell into two opposing rhythms, colliding and twisting into unpredictable spirals. Coastal regions would see water rise suddenly, not by the day, but by the hour. But the surprise wouldn't stop there. The two moons would interact with each other, tugging and trembling in an unstable dance of gravity. They might keep their distance, or drift slightly, creating warped orbits that send subtle gravitational ripples across Earth's atmosphere. If the new moon's orbit drifted even a little, its light would fall harder, making some nights brighter than dusk itself. Nocturnal animals would fall into chaos. They rely on darkness to hunt, hide, and navigate. With two moons, darkness would never truly return. Even plants would shift. Many respond to moonlight like a signal. Two sources of light would confuse their internal clocks. But the strangest sights would unfold in the sky. Sometimes, the two moons would pass in front of each other, creating a lunar eclipse between moons. Double moon nights would turn the atmosphere into a glowing mirror, with clouds shimmering like silver ribbons. Scientists would quickly notice something worrying. Earth's orbit would begin to wobble ever so slightly. A tiny wobble is enough to alter seasons, weather patterns, and the flow of global winds. Storms could start forming with new rhythms, stronger or weaker depending on how the moons pulled the oceans. In many regions, nighttime would become so bright that people could see their shadows clearly on the ground. But on some nights, the moons would align perfectly, plunging the world into a darkness deeper than anything humans have ever seen. Astronomers would analyze the new moon's surface. If it were artificial, its reflection patterns would reveal shapes, angles, or unusual light signatures. An artificial moon might show sharp edges, uneven curvature, or colors that don't match natural rock. But if it were perfectly natural, then Earth had just been captured into a rare cosmic event, the kind shaped by ancient collisions between wandering celestial bodies. Together, the two moons would stretch Earth's oceans into long tidal chains, pulling the water into extended bands along the coasts. Small earthquakes might become more common as Earth's crust struggles with constantly shifting pull. And before long, coastal cities would need to adapt to new water levels governed not by one moon, but two. Yet the sky would offer breathtaking moments, two moons hanging opposite each other, like twin lanterns illuminating the world. People would see double shadows, each one leaning in a different direction. Double moon nights would become cultural events, gatherings where people watched the sky like ancient stargazers. If both moons turned full on the same night, the sky would blaze like liquid silver rippling across the air. But deep beneath the beauty, Earth would quietly reshape itself, its gravity, tides, climate, and rhythms shifting into something entirely new. A world with two moons is not unusual in the universe. What's unusual is when it happens suddenly. And if that sudden moment ever came, humanity would enter an era where the night sky is no longer ruled by a single lonely moon, but by two silent silver giants, rewriting the future above our heads. Stay curious. See you in the next story.